Hello, TWF fans. Welcome to the August update. Yeah, I know what is the date? 19th of September, so there'll be another one soon, but I haven't got round to it. Remember, if you're new to the updates, if you want to watch the July one, I'll put an annotation there. Where is it? There. No. There. There. In that corner there. Anyway, this is the show where I tell you what has happened in TWF on YouTube and matches we haven't filmed, which is I think one match. Well, we started off with the announcement of the ECW tournament for the vacated TWF ECW Championship. Blah 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 blah. Well, we might rename it TWF Extreme, but we'll call it the ECW Championship in a minute. And then next up was the Summer Bonanza tournament, the first round, and that was the first round. Let me just get the video up on here. There we go. Right. Well, it was an 8-man tournament with Pipe Cleaner Hoodie versus Hoodie, Domination versus Man 1, Mexican Rap versus Pete Rogers, and the Damien Kid versus Jay Michaels. Well, the first round was Pipe Cleaner making his first appearance in TWF. He was in WWE, which we used to do on the bed because we called that WWE, and TWF was out in the trampoline. Domination beat Man 1. Mexican Rap Pete Rogers beat Mexican Rap, and Jay Michaels beat Damien Kid. And then a few days later, well, it was actually quite close so this was for Summer Bonanza. The final would be at Summer Bonanza, which is the first pay-per-view back on YouTube. Not on YouTube, but the first pay-per-view filmed. First event since TWF Reboot. And the semi-finals, Pipe Clean beat Domination, and Jay Michaels causing a major upset and beating Pete Rogers. Pete Rogers was fucking wild. And then we had an ETWF build-up show on my friend's trampoline. We call that ETWF. It started off with a triple threat match, and then it turned into a handicap match. We kind of changed it halfway through. It was a bit retarded, but we called it just build up. So, and it was me, the Solo Rock, and Harry Jason versus the Massive Hulk. Whoever gets the pin, though, gets the number one contendership. Harry Jason got the pin, so yeah. Well, by the way, I'll put all the links of the matches in the description if you want to watch it, which I don't know if you will. Okay, and then after that, we had a match. Not called the other match. After that, after the build-up, Summer Bonanza. It was a lot later than we thought. We did originally say 17th. I can't remember. But in the end, it was like really late. It still counts as for August because we filmed it in August. The first match was Pipe Cleaner versus Jay Michaels. Pipe Cleaner won pretty dominantly, doing his move the pipe. Go. And after that was a squash match. Absolutely pulverized. The return of Skull Taker. Absolutely. I won't say that word. Rey Mysterio. Absolutely smacked him with a nice. And it was a brilliant return. And he hit. Yes. And then of course Spitfire versus the Solo Rock. Spitfire, of course, turned against the Solo Rock on the tag team match after the Hang the Hat on the Pole match, which we didn't film. Hang the Title Scramble. I can't remember what we called it, but it was a retarded match. We did film it, but I accidentally didn't film it because I'm a bit of a retard. And yeah, and after that was a tag team match, which is on the channel, and I will put the link. He he turned against the Solar Rock. This led to this match, and I would say this is probably the better match of the two main matches in Summer Bonanza 2015. It was won by the Solar Rock, and it was for the World Heavyweight Champion and the WWE Championship. So he's now Unified Champion as well as the TNA Champion. And of course the main event, which was actually shorter, it was short by a minute and less than a minute. But it was quite a poor ending. Harry Jason just lost it in the end, just by a poor leg drop. And yeah. So what we got coming up for the well, we haven't got any proper big events. Might have a first ever night called KFC. Might call it KFC night because we have to go over to his house and we have KFC because we're fucking fish. And we could have a thingy there. But the next actual pay-per-view event on a TWF ring, because they are joint, but we call that ETWF and TWF, is Bragging Rights, and it'll be around October, probably October half term for them because they go to college, and that would be the last week of October, and then we'll probably be wrestling will kind of quieten down because it gets cold outside with winds. We might do some upstairs in their bedroom. So yeah, that's all we got. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, goodbye.